Welcome to the Speak Her podcast with your host, Camille Essick, the podcast where innovators and creators connect. Let's get started.
Hey everybody, this is Camille Essick. I'm host of the Speaker Podcast. This is the podcast where innovators and creators connect. Be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook at the Speaker Podcast, and we're also on YouTube. Just go in the search engine and type in Camille Essick, or you can also type in Camille Essick Official. And you can follow me personally. I am on Instagram at Camille.Essick. And then we have some lifestyle and some fun things on my TikTok, also under my name. Last night, we had a really good conversation with my guest, Norris Henderson. He is the creator of Black Men's Locker. And in that conversation, we discussed his inspiration behind creating the Black Men's Locker, also how trauma impacts the journey from manhood and in manhood, and also creating a community where men can speak and talk to each other safely. Now, prior to that, the week before, we had PR consultant, entrepreneur, author, and supermom, Malika Holloway. And in that conversation, we discussed moving with intention, opening up her third location for Egro Boys there in Marietta, Georgia, and also maturing in purpose. And as we kicked off the beginning of our 2024 season, we sat down with the gorgeous and beautiful plus-size beauty influencer and brand ambassador and new author, Olivia Simmons, as we discuss body shaming, loving the skin you're in, and of course, we unpacked her new book. All of those episodes are available right now on my YouTube channel, so you can catch the replay and the lives there on YouTube at Camille Essick Official. And next week, coming up this Thursday, my guest is Shayna Holmes. She is the creator of the Patchy Lion. She's from Memphis, Tennessee, and she's also a member of Delta Sigma Theta. So listen, it's going to be a D9 situation. It's going to be a Tennessee situation, and it's a situation you do not want to miss. So be sure to subscribe, follow us, stay in the loop, and we'll be on air live 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time this Thursday on Facebook and YouTube. As you know, during February, we celebrate Black History Month, and we would like to share a few Black history facts. And these things may be a little surprise to you. So American chemist Percy LaVon Julian made various contributions to modern medicine as a result of experimenting with soybeans. Now, Dr. Julian, as he is known, he synthesized a drug called, now bear with me, y'all, Fasol. I hope I'm saying that right, y'all. I'm so sorry. So this synthesized drug, it was used to treat glaucoma. Julian also discovered how to mass produce cortisone and the steroid progesterone, which is used to produce sex hormones. And Dr. Julian, he was born in 1899 and he passed away in 1975. Now, Marie Van Britten Brown, she was born in 1922 and she passed away in 1999. She is responsible for she's the one that filed a patent in 1966 for the first ever home security system while waiting for her home security to increase our home security in Queens, New York, in that neighborhood. Now, Miss Brown, she originally designed the camera contained a two-way microphone, peepholes, monitor, and all serving as foundations for today's modern systems. So if you have any type of home security system, you can credit that to Marie Van Britten Brown as the originator of the first ever home security system. Now, Dr. Shirley Jackson, she was born in 1946 and she's still living. She is the first African-American woman to earn a doctorate at MIT and is responsible for monumental telecommunications research that led to the invention of products such as the touch tone phone, portable fax, fiber optic cables, and caller ID. In 2014, President Barack Obama named her the co-chair of the President's Intelligence Advisory. If you would like to learn more Black history facts, go right now to goodblacknews.org/category/history. Advanced Placement African American Studies classes debut at 60. The College Board has announced it will offer AP classes for African American Studies at 60 high schools across the U.S. this fall. The AP program, which traditionally gives high school students an opportunity to take college-level courses before graduation, currently covers 38 subjects, including U.S. government and politics, biology, chemistry, English, European history, and art history. The AP African American Studies course is the College Board's first new offering since 2014, and according to Time. And the multidisciplinary course will cover over 400 years of African American history, literature, civil rights, politics, the arts, culture, and geography. If you'd like to learn more about this, go to goodblacknews.org/news. If you have not heard, this week Apple announced its Racial Equality and Justice Initiative, also known as REJI, which is a long-term global effort to advance equality and expand opportunities for Black, Latino, and Indigenous communities, and it has more than doubled its financial commitment, totaling more than $200 million over the last 3 years. Since the launch of this program in June of 2020, Apple has supported education, economic empowerment, and criminal justice reform across the U.S., with recent expansion into Australia, UK, and Mexico. U.S. launched this program, also known as REJI, as a pivotal moment in the U.S. as protests against racial injustice in the wake of the murders of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and George Floyd swept across the nation. Apple has reported that REJI's education grants have reached more than 160,000 learners through in-person courses and out-of-school offerings, while committing over $50 million to HBCUs and Hispanic-serving institutions, also known as HSIs, to support science, technology, engineering, arts, and math opportunities. If you would like to learn more about this, visit online at goodblacknews.org. Mourners gathered Tuesday morning to honor the life of Carolyn Man. Mourners gathered Tuesday morning to honor the life of a Carrollton man who died serving his country. Sergeant William, also known as Will Rivers, age 46, was killed January 26 in a drone attack in Jordan near the border in Syria. He was posthumously promoted to staff sergeant. Also killed in the attack were Specialist Brianna Moffitt, age 23, of Savannah, and Kennedy Sanders, age 24, of Waycross. Both were posthumously promoted to sergeant. According to Rivers' obituary, at a young age, he displayed a deep patriotism and desire to serve his country. As a native of Philadelphia, Rivers joined the Army Reserves in 2011 and served as an electrician and served with a 9-month tour in Iraq in 2018. In 2022, Rivers was assigned the 718th Engineering Company, the 926th Engineer Battalion, the 926th Engineer Brigade in Fort Moore, Georgia, formerly known as Fort Benning. At the funeral services, his pastor said that he was dedicated to his family, his country, and his faith. River leaves behind a wife, son, and 2 stepchildren. The funeral was held at Tabernacle Baptist Church in Carrollton. Following the service, members of the community lined Highway 166 bypass and Bakehead Highway as the funeral procession made its way to Carrollton for a private interment at the Georgia National Cemetery. And this is brought to you by Atlanta News First. The Fulton County Superior Court hearing to determine if District Attorney Fanni Willis and her special prosecutor should be disqualified from their investigation and subsequent indictment of former President Donald Trump, it is still underway. On Thursday, Willis herself delivered a fiery and often, as some people call, combative and contentious testimony as defense attorneys for Trump and others alleged that she and special prosecutor Nathan Wade should be disqualified from their indictment because of their romantic relationship. Willis is locally elected as the district attorney who issues dozens of indictments in 2023 of August, accusing Trump and his allies of overturning the Georgia 2020 election results. On Thursday, Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee began a hearing to decide whether Willis and Wade should be disqualified. McAfee said Thursday he would not issue a ruling on the issue on Friday, but will begin hearing evidence. The trial is being live streamed on CNN. Be sure to follow up on the latest on CNN.com and Atlanta News First. And now let's take a look at our weather. In Charlotte, North Carolina, conditions are cloudy and they will continue for the rest of the day. Wind gusts are up to 11 miles per hour, high of 62 and a low of 47. On Saturday, it will continue to be cloudy with a high of 54 and a low of 34. On Sunday, the temperature will dip just a bit with a high of 52, a low of 29. And Monday, expect sunny skies with a high of 57 and a low of 31 degrees. Now for Atlanta. Atlanta, currently cloudy conditions continue for the rest of the day with a wind gust up to 13 miles per hour. Today's high will be 67 degrees, cloudy with a low of 47. On Saturday, clouds continue with a high of 54 and a low of 36. On Sunday, partly sunny with a high of 53 and a low of 30. And Monday, sunny skies with a high of 60 degrees. Off to the DMV. Today, the high will be cloudy with a high of 54 and a low of 41. Gusty on Saturday with a high of 49 and a low of 34. And Sunday, a high of 48 degrees, cloudy with a low of 28 degrees. Sunny but cool on Monday with a high of 49 degrees and a low of 31. Chicago, today expect a high of 31 degrees, cloudy with a low of 21. Sunny but chilly on Saturday with a high of only 30 and a low of 15. Sunday, a high of 42, still sunny with a low of 25. And Monday, partly cloudy with a high of 46 degrees and a low of 26. Oakland, California, there is a flood watch. These conditions are expected until 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Sunday, February 18th. Now, for your outlook weather. Today will be cloudy with a high of 62, a low of 48. Saturday is going to be rainy, 90% chance of rain, high of 57, low of 52. Sunday rain continues with cloudy skies with a high of 63, low of 51. Rain pushing through all the way to Monday, high of 60 degrees, low of 65. If you're in the LA area, expect cloudy conditions until about 6 p.m. today. Today's high will be 66 with a low of 53. Sunday, LA, expect partly cloudy conditions until about 6 p.m. Today's high will be 66 degrees with a low of 53. Saturday, a high of 63, low of 51. Sunday, a high of 64, a low of 52. And rain expected at 70% chance of rain, high of 59, low of 53 degrees. And here's what's next on the Speaker Podcast. February 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Shannon Holmes. She is the creator of the Patchy Lion. On the 28th, the Wilbins are stopping by. That's right, Dr. Matisa and Elder Lawrence Wilbin. They're coming by to share their love journey. And the next night on the 29th, Jason B. Allen. All of these episodes will air live 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube. Be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe. I definitely want to thank everyone for supporting me throughout this digital journey. If you missed any of the previous episodes, go right now and follow. I'm on Instagram at Camille.Essick, on Facebook at The Speaker Podcast, and on YouTube at Camille Essick Official. I hope that you have a safe and blessed weekend. Catch you on the next one. Be blessed. Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Speak Her Podcast. Be sure to follow Camille on Instagram at Camille.Essick, Facebook at the Speak Her Podcast, or www.camilleessick.com.